It's about time, man, because I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to get the kingdom. I'm ready to live. I'm ready to breathe fresh air. I'm ready to have beautiful, pure women, okay? Not no strawberry harlots on this side. I'm ready to have children, man, you can vibe with, okay? Be around brothers. Be around the Lord himself, okay? I'm ready to go and visit places in the galaxy that we didn't know exist. All right, I'm ready to walk on sandy beaches, man, and explore the ocean floors. I'm ready to fly. Okay, I'm ready to eat real food. Okay, I'm ready to drive a chariot, man. All right, I'm ready to minister to the Lord and to be ministered to, man. Okay, I'm ready to worship Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in its full entirety. Okay, I'm ready for it. We're ready, man. I'm ready to see angels and greet angels.
Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them, and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. It shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
The Lord said that on the Heavenly Father's right hand there are pleasures evermore. And it says that I have not seen neither ear heard the things which the Lord hath prepared for them that wait for him. You know, there's a whole nother world of greatness that awaits us when the kingdom of heaven is established. It's not seen in this society. In this society, we only see carnal things that reason offers in this society. But when the kingdom is established, the Lord is going to open us up to a whole nother world, you know, of pleasure, of knowledge, of wisdom, understanding, you know, it can't even be put into words, you know, because our imagination only goes but so far.
But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither hath entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit.
All right. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And what I want to go into today, all right, is responding, all right, to a video made by the elder brother Karatazak out in Vegas. Okay, let's go to it. All right, please subscribe, you know, to the brother's channel and be edified. All right, the brother's channel is GMS Vegas Sit Down 144 guy, and you know, the brother does a lot of responses, you know, a lot of, you know, updates, you know, and a lot of edifying teaching lessons, you know. So please subscribe, you know, and be edified if you're not, you know, subscribed. Now, what we have with this guy, you know, and it's just, you know, one of many, but as we can see what's happening in the earth, okay, there's a major response, you know, to this word coming out, and everybody is manifesting themselves within their lot. Everybody has to play their role. You see, this word, all right, is drawing out, okay, how people really feel. You know, let's get there real quick. You know, we always get it, all right, but it's happening real time, okay? So when you get the book of Luke chapter 2, verse, all right, 34, and it says, and Simeon, okay, blessed them and said unto Mary his mother, behold, this child is set for the fall and rising again of many in Israel, So Yahweh Shai, he was set. I'm gonna get that word set. Okay. He was set for a lot of our people to stumble, and he was set for the elect to rise. Okay? Because guess what? The hopeful elect are about to get a major promotion in the earth. Okay? And a lot of our people, especially on this side, they have, material things, because they're the one that's most opinionated about what's going on. They're about to fall, man. Okay, everything that they love and hold dear is about to be destroyed. Okay, now let's get this word set. Okay, yep. Now you get the Greek word
Strong's G 2749. Kaimai.
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 Now you go metaphorically. It says to be by the Most High's intent, set, i.e., destined, appointed. Okay, destined or appointed. So Yahweh Shai was destined or appointed to cause a lot of our people, to either rise, okay, or to fall, okay. And you're gonna have the elect that's rising. Okay, we've been risen up. You see, we have been, all right, resurrected in the spirit. Okay, and now what's happening? There's a reaction to the resurrection of the elect through Yahweh Shai. You see, and it's causing a lot of our people to do what? Fall. Okay, there's not of the elect, man. All right, and it says, and for a sign that shall be spoken against. You see that? And for a sign that shall be spoken against. And now we're seeing what the masses do, what speak against. Okay, this word, man. The masses is speaking against this, man. Our people are vocalizing how they feel about the doctrine. Okay, verse 35 said, yeah, a sword shall pierce through thy own soul, and the thoughts of many hearts shall be revealed. Okay, let's get this word revealed. See if it give us something. Okay.
Strong's G 601. Apocalypto. Apocalypto.
It says to uncover, to lay open what has been veiled or covered up. You see, the way people have been feeling, because people really the way they've been feeling out about the Bible, about, okay, the truth has been covered up. Now the Most High is manifested. He's unveiling it. Okay? It says to disclose, to make bare. How Esau Edom feels. People thought this was just a God-fearing man, but he's showing himself to be a Satanist. You see? He's showing himself to be a Satanist with how he's moving in the earth, man. Okay? The scriptures say what? Esau has been made bare. And it's through this word that this man is being made bare. The fact that the title of Esau Edom has been placed back on him, his true identity, he's been linked back to his true identity. That's a major exposure, man. Okay? It says to make known, to make manifest, to disclose what before was unknown. Okay? Because we didn't know our people was this anti-Messiah, man. You look at our people that don't believe, we didn't know they were this anti-Messiah, man. The way that they move, the way they think, but now they're vocalizing it. You see, Yahweh Shai Shai is causing them to vocalize and disclose how they really feel. Okay, everybody popping up. Y'all ain't the Hebrews, and we ain't this, and y'all demonic, and y'all got this hotel religion with some, whatever that madness, niggas is saying. Okay, but it's meant for them to disclose those thoughts for the sake of judgment. Everyone is manifesting in their light, man. All right, it said, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even and dividing asunder of soul and spirit and the joints, all right, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. is a discerner of thoughts and the intents of the heart, okay, which is your mind. And everybody's mind is being laid open. See, that's why social media was created, for judgment, okay? Not for the nigga woman to be worshipped and, you know, all these dumb challenges, okay? What we're really saying is people, all right, intent, all right, their thoughts are being exposed. Now, let's see if it give us something in another translation. Salaki. All right, now this is the NLT. All right, it says, "For the word of the Most High is alive and powerful. It is sharper than the sharpest two-edged sword, cutting between soul and spirit, between joints and marrow." See, because the way that these words are put together, when they're vocalized and brought out, they stir up particular emotions, okay? They stir up something in people's spirit, you know, where people get offended and they wild out. You know, I've seen some of the most bizarre reactions by just bringing out a precept. You know, I've seen people lose it just off bringing out precepts, man, because it gets into your spirit. You know, it says it exposes our innermost thoughts and desires, man. And if you desire for America to keep going, if you love the so-called white man, it's going to be exposed when precepts are coming out. If you hate the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, his son, okay, his men, it's going to be manifested when these precepts come out, man. If you're a woman that hate order, okay, it's going to be exposed when precepts come out, okay? So I want to go here. All right, let's get what this guy said. You know, we're going to deal in the spirit because, see, people think that they're operating outside the Bible. Okay, people think that it's a choice, you know, they're operating, you know, with free will, and that what they're doing is off script according to the Bible. But no, you're exactly on script, and we're going to prove it. Okay, everyone is manifesting their light, and we're going to prove that, you know, your actions, okay, can be found and written about in the Bible. The words you speak, your mindset can be found, all right, and is written about in the scriptures. No one's operating, all right, outside of the will of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, from the elites, okay, that run the earth, to Charleston White, okay, to the Jake pastors that's popping up out of nowhere. Okay, everyone is within their lot, man. Okay. So let's get this, and then we'll respond. We just played his first few minutes, you know, then we'll respond to it. Lord will.
So now, homie, it ain't no message. It's an ideology. It's religious ideology that's being trying to pressed upon us. Right. If you got to learn your God from an indoctrinated book, you got to learn your God from a doctrine, then your God don't exist. Those people didn't have time to write books to tell you about their God.
What is this nigga talking about, man? And see, a nigga like this is so smart, he's stupid. Okay? Oh, let's get some cuts on that. Okay, niggas are so smart, they're stupid. Okay, he gonna say they didn't have time to write. What they were doing? Okay, they didn't have Netflix and goddamn the college playoffs. What you think they were doing, man? Okay, how they kept records through writing. Okay, writing was very important. They didn't have jump drives and you know, hard drives. You know, come on, man. Okay, but a nigga like that is so smart, he's stupid. Now let's get there real quick, you know. And every time he speaks, you know, you probably have to bring this precept out. This Proverbs 26:12. It says, "Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him." And see, a guy like this, he's on an extremely high level in his own mind. To his own standard, he's on a level that's above everybody else in the earth. He got a perspective that's above everyone else in the earth. And see, it'd be worse for a fool. I mean, it'd be worse for him than a fool, because a fool, all right, doesn't know anything, man. Okay, you can pretty much, if a fool humble himself down, you can build a fool up. Okay? But a nigga that already got it, a nigga that's just waiting for you to get through talking so he can spew his madness, he's pretty much done. Okay? And this is the type of guy that he is. Now, let's get this, man. Okay, this man is a clown. Okay? This is Jeremiah 30:1. It said, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh saying, thus speaketh the Lord power of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. You see? Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in the book. What is this man talking about? Our forefather were commanded to write about these things, man. Let's get Habakkuk. Okay. Now this is Habakkuk 2:2. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Okay? What is this guy talking about, man? Okay? As the brother Beyond Yasha'Allah put, it's the book of 2nd Ezra 15:1. And it says, behold, speak thou in the ears, okay, of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written, okay, in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear no imagination against thee, least let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So our forefathers are constantly, commanded. This is Habakkuk, Jeremiah, Ezra. They're all commanded to do what, man? Cause them to be written in paper so we can have in these times. Because this is our comforter. This is our guide. Okay? And then we're told, don't let the incredulity, because what we're seeing, if a brother can put that definition up for incredulity, okay? But what we're seeing is the unbelief of our people being expressed, okay, about what's written in the book. You see? Well, because this same guy said, man, them curses don't pertain to me. But you're subjugated to the curse. Ain't you in the land of captivity under your enemies? Okay? Aren't niggas the things that he gets emotional about, Jake killing each other, that's part of the curses, man. Okay? It said, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness, man. And the guy like that gonna die a horrible death. Okay, in his unfaithfulness, man. Okay? He's finished, man. That mindset that he has, he's finished. Okay? So let's go back to it. We had to cut that, man. So let's let them say that again. And we're just gonna let it ride.
They showed you how your God don't exist on us. Right. If you got to learn your God from an indoctrinated book, you got to learn your God from a doctrine, then your God don't exist. Those people didn't have time to write books to tell you about their God. They showed you how they lived day to day, how they treated people. If these gods really existed in these people's hearts, why do our communities look the way they look? If the Jewish God is really real, and I hope you don't censor this, if the Jews' God is really real, why are they so heartless toward the Palestinians? The Palestinians had rocks. They were shooting bullets because America gave the Jews bullets. The United Nations had to come in and tell the Jews, man, y'all wrong. If y'all go shoot bullets, shoot rubber bullets. So if the Jews' God is really a God, then why are they allowing the Jews to destroy us by way of hip hop and they control over the music? So the Jews' God have to be just as evil as the Nazi Hitler God was. Because look what the Jews are doing to us. The same God thing Hitler did to them. Propaganda. He used television, movies, cartoons, music, plays to demean them as humans and people, homie, so they can say, oh, it's okay. They doing the same thing to us, homie. So what kind of God they serving? So let's go to the Muslims. What kind of God is Allah? Nigga, there's plenty mosques and Muslim niggas standing on our corners, nigga, selling Farrakhan Final Call newspaper. What kind of God they serving, nigga, where they sitting in silent, nigga, watching this destruction? From the gangbangers, the Jew, he just talking about white. What about the gangbanging niggas? The rap niggas. Farrakhan went on a tour hugging them niggas, not chastising them. Not like he chastised the white boy and the Jew. Let's go to the Christian pastors. Look at they God. They only open up on Sundays and Wednesdays. The only time they are vocal and visible is during a Black Lives Matter or pastor appreciation, or during a political season when a church is in bed with the state, so the state can come push a political message inside of a church. Jesus flipped over the church for doing that. Jesus said, I will not return to this. So we can go all throughout these this is Babylon, homie. All these religious motherfucking beliefs and ideologies, homie. Why are we suffering?
I'm gonna start by giving all the.
So you're just seeing, all right, is Jake lost? Okay, he's groping in the noonday, and that fact alone shows that he's subjugated to the curses of the Bible. So let's get that. Okay, that fact alone shows that he's subjugated to the curses, okay, of the Bible. Now let's get it. You know, and they hate Deuteronomy 28, okay, in which we use this as a sign to show who we are. You know, they come up against this, but you're subjugated to it. Show me one Israelite that's not subjugated to the curses of Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68. Okay? You Israelites fulfill all the curses, man. Okay? Show me one that's not. Okay? This is Deuteronomy 28:15. It said, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Okay? And now we're seeing the people overtaken with curses. Okay? And the fact, all right, that we're pretty much seeing a man that's mad, you know, trying to figure it out why it drive you mad. Okay? When you avoid, you know, the answer through the scriptures, which is our comforter, okay, it'll drive you mad trying to figure this out, man. Okay, let's do Deuteronomy 28:28. It said, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, which is astonishment of the mind, because you constantly look at the situation of our people and it's an astonishment, man. You know, and no one is actively, you know, doing anything about it. Okay. So we're seeing the man struck with madness and blindness. He's all over the place, man. You know, he's saying this is Babylon, and you know, they didn't have time to write, and Jesus said that he not coming back to this, and you know, he's trying to go saying that's another thing. People that discredit the Bible, they love to try to go into it and make a point. Okay, don't say nothing that the Bible says if you're gonna discredit the whole Bible. Okay. They love to do that too. The Bible ain't real, but then they jump in the Bible and try to make a point. You know? And that's someone who's stricken, who's smitten with madness and blindness. Okay? It says, and thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness. And he's reaching and trying to find a way. He's reaching. That's why he's all over the place, man. Someone who's blind and they're walking, okay? They will have to walk reaching for things, man, to try to find some type of reference point, okay, as they walk, okay? So what we're seeing is our people, they just walking and reaching and just touching things and you know, just spewing out madness, man. Okay? And it says, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt not and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. Cause he like, why ain't nobody doing nothing? And the Farrakhan, he went and he hugged them niggas, and you know he's groping for a savior. See, Jake is crying out. Okay, and the scriptures say that's the mindset that our people will be in. You see, everyone is fulfilling their role within prophecy, man. And the Bible speaks to all the behavior and the reactions of our people. This is Malachi 1:1. It says, the burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. It says, I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? And this is how Jake feels. Wherein has thou loved us? Look at us. How could we be loved? How could there be a God of our people if we're in this situation, man? Okay? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord, yet I love Jacob. Okay? And Jake can't see it. Okay? Why? Because they're carnal. You know, they don't understand the overall narrative of the scriptures. They don't understand their, disobedience. They don't understand what they did to be put in this position, man. Okay? They don't have that comfort, because it's like a comfort understanding why we're in this position. Okay? But then there's a redemption promise. Okay? There's a deliverance and a restoration promise. You know? Because we, get rest from understanding the restoration that's to happen to our people. Okay? We get that. But let's get this in Isaiah. Okay, 51. Okay, this is Isaiah 51:17. It says, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem. Okay, which is a people, which has drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. The Lord made us drink of the cup of his fury. Okay, that's why, during the Renaissance period, the so-called white man was unleashed to wreak havoc on us, man. The fury of the Lord was on Esau Edom, man. Okay, what he did to the tribes, man. He came over here, the conquistadors, the Portuguese came over here, wreaking havoc on the northern kingdom. Okay, that was over here in the central south. All right, in North America, man, the islands. Okay. Then you had the Brits and the French, pretty much wreak havoc on the southern kingdom. Put us on boats, what they call the slave coast. You see, that was all the fury of the Lord. Okay? What Esau Edom was doing, the fear of the Lord was on him because the Lord was angry at his people. See, that's another thing. The Lord doesn't come down and physically himself deals, with people, man. He puts spirits. He'll put a spirit on the whole nation of people. He'll put his anger on the whole nation of people to execute, his anger in the earth, man. And Esau was a whipping stick for us, man. Okay? And see, the elect have repented, through this, beat down from our Father. We've repented, the elect, the hopeful elect. Okay? And it says, thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling and wrung them out. Yeah, we drunken the worst part. Okay, we had to endure and suffer through the worst part of the Lord's fury, man. Okay, now listen to this. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she has brought forth. So all the generations of our people being in this situation, there has been no savior, no true leader that has came from amongst our people. No true guidance, man. Okay? Neither is there any that taketh her by the hand of all the sons that she had brought up. So our people have just been in a perpetual cycle, of backsliding and getting worse, man. Okay? Until the Lord raised up, the prophets in this time, man. Okay? For the remnant. It said, these two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Because you look at our people, And Jake is furious, like, damn, we go through so much and there's no outcry, there's no pity in the earth for what our people go through. Everybody else gets aid and, gets retributions and, you know, gets different incentives and, is recognized. All right. But the Lord set it up to where, you know, as we going through what we going through, there's no pity for us in the earth, man. Okay, the Lord set it up that way. And this is why you see Jake crying out. It says, these two things are come upon thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction and the famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? And see, Jake doesn't have the comforter. We're seeing the people that's not comforted. What's that in is that Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter? Let me see. Let's see. Yep. This is on Ecclesiastes 4:1. It says, so I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of the oppressor, there was power. So this is what we're seeing. Okay, it says, but they had no comforter. So we're seeing the people that's not comforted because they refuse, the word. They refuse the gospel. The good news. The good news is our comfort in this time, man. Where we're in a situation where our oppressor has the power. Okay? So this is why we're seeing Jake acting out, reacting in the way that they're reacting. It's written about in the scripture. Okay? You can tell he hurt. You see? So going back, let's get that in Isaiah 51 again. Okay. Isaiah 51:19 said, these two things are come upon thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction and famine and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Okay. And Yahweh Shai is the comforter. You see? Let's get this in Jeremiah and then we'll prove that. Let's get Jeremiah 15. What was it, 16? Yeah, this is on Jeremiah 15:5. It said, for who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem, or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? Okay? who shall ask how thou doest, man? The situation that we're in is prophesied. Okay? And Jake's reaction is showing that he's subjugated to the prophecy of the Bible. Okay, he's subjugated to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. We all are. Okay? And Jake can buck up and think that they're doing something off script, but no, you're acting out according exactly how the Bible said you will react, man. Showing you that he is, man. Okay? Verse 20, it says, back in Isaiah 51:20, it says, thy sons, all right, have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets. As a wild bull in the net, they are full of the fury of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, the rebuke of thy power. Okay? And this is mainly speaking to who, man? Okay, these Jakes, man, mainly this street culture. Why people just out here, man. Jake just out here going on a rampage, man. The curses got Jake furious, man. Okay? So they just become terrorists amongst their own people. Okay? But it's all the rebuke of Yahweh by Shema Shai. Okay? And see, when you keep reading, it goes into it starts going into the good news. You see? But let's deal with the comforter, then we're gonna come back to this, man. So now let's go into what? The good news, man. Okay? And the comforter begins with, okay, Yahweh Shai. This is St. John 14. Let's start at 15. All right, John 14:15 says, if you love me, keep my commandments, and I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter, that he may abide with you forever. Okay? So Yahweh Shai prayed to the Father that we will have a comforter, man. And see, there's a spirit of comfort that comes with understanding the Bible, man. Okay, this is the comforter, the ability to understand the Bible and be comforted by these things, man. You know, as people are offended and you know, people, that's why the elect has a different spirit on them, because people that don't believe, they can hear something and what it causes them to rebel and be furious, you know, but we can hear something in the scriptures, we can read something and we be comforted, man. You see? But that's Yahweh Shai. All right, that prayer of Yahweh Shai being granted by the Father. Okay? Verse 17 says, even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. And this is the world of Israel that's not of the elect. They can't receive it, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. I would not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. And he came to us via the prophets. When Abba Bibin was raised up to start going into Yahweh Shai, then the elders under him, okay, then our elders and apostles today, you know, which they was a product of Yahweh Shai coming back to comfort his people in the spirit, via the spirit. You see, Yahweh Shai didn't leave us comfortless, man. You see, the elect, but you see, our people have no comfort. They refuse Yahweh Shai. Okay, so let's get this in Isaiah. Let's finish this and we'll get that in Jeremiah. Okay, and close it out, Lord will. All right, so you go back to Isaiah 51. What does it say? It says, verse 21 said, therefore, hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus said the Lord thy power. All right, so like thus said the Lord, thus said thy Lord, all right, Yahweh, and thy power that pleaded the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thy hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt drink it no more again. That cup is being removed from us, because now we're being comforted, man. You know, we're being comforted, and that cup is being removed. Okay. But I will put it in the hand of them that afflict thee. That cup is finna go to our enemy, Esau Edom, and the so-called white man. Okay? And it says, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground in the discreet to them that went over. Yeah, because pretty much we've been trodden down in this society. Okay? We've been pretty much destroyed as a people. And Esau has benefited off that, man. Esau benefits off of our destruction spiritually, physically, okay? He benefits off of it, man. You know? And we've been pretty much a doormat in this man's society, man. You see? But that's finna be reversed. And that's part of the good news. Now you go to Jeremiah. Okay, it speaks to the plight of our people. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 30. All right. Verse 12, it said, for thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, thy bruise is incurable and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up, that thou hast no healing medicine. And Jake, ain't no healing medicines, all right, for our people, okay, that's in this condition, that's destined to be, you know, destroyed. A lot of our people are here to be judged. Okay, we not here to try to heal the hood. or heal black on black crime, violence. Okay, we not here to stop that. Okay, the destruction gonna stop that. The ushering in of a righteous kingdom through war is gonna stop that, man. Okay, we're not here to try to heal Jake's situation. Now the elect gonna be healed from whatever they was part of before they came into the ministry. Yeah, we here to teach, and the elect is going to be healed in this time, but the majority of our people, they're here to be judged. You see, the elect is going to be restored to be is going to begin their healing process, no matter where they're from. You're gonna have brothers come from all walks of life, man. It's not subjugated to one demographic. Brothers gonna come from everywhere, man. Okay, and be healed by this word. You see, but the undertone, the doctrine ain't based around trying to heal just the hood. Jake got that mentality, man. They look at the hood and then they gauge that of how, whether they should believe in God or not understanding that, hey, those people are fulfilling prophecy. Everyone is fulfilling prophecy, man. Okay, and it says, uh, verse 14 says, all thy lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not. Yeah, because we're here because we of fornication, spiritual fornication, going after the gods of these other nations. So as we're getting jacked up from following these gods, the nations that we followed and was mimicking, they're not doing nothing to aid. Okay? Because everyone benefits off us being jacked up. Okay? And it says, for I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy and the chastisement of a cruel one. See, the Lord is chastising his people. See, Jake is offended that the Lord is chastising his people, man. Okay? And it says, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. And Jake never addressed sin. Jake never pushed repentance, man. Jake is why you to death? Why? Tell me why this. Tell me why that. But Jake never, go into the source of the problem, which was within us. The scriptures say, for finding fault with us, okay, he came with another covenant, man. For finding fault with us, okay. And it says, verse 15 said, why criest thou for thine affliction? Yeah, why is he, why are you even doing this interview? Why are you crying out because of what's happening? Okay. It says, thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thy iniquity. Yeah, you niggas still gonna commit sin willingly. Okay. Because we're not saved by the law, but our people, they don't even regard or reverence the standard of the Bible. Okay. They just do iniquity, which means they just live in a culture of sin. You see? So why are you crying out if you're not going to change? If you're not going to repent, what's the point of you crying out because of your circumstances, man? Okay? It says, because thy sins were increased, I have done all these things unto thee. Okay? But then guess what? There's the good news for those that, have repented, the hopeful elect. It said, therefore, all they devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee, shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. Okay, so now the Lord is going into the good news, the comforting scriptures of the Bible. He tells us why, because Jake got all these why questions, but then they disregard the explanation that's in the Bible. Okay? And that's why they can't be comforted, man. Verse 17, for I will restore health unto thee. And see, our people, if they cry out for some type of restoration, well, the scriptures give us the promise of a restoration, man. But it's going to come to the elect, man. Okay? And the rest of the nation will be restored in the kingdom. But right now, a lot of our people have to be purged, man. Okay? And it says, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, said the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Okay? No one in the earth is worried about the plight of you Israelites, man. Okay? You're always going to be forgotten, the undesirables, okay? But through Yahushua, there's a remnant being gathered, man. Okay? So, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you few sisters edified, man. Just want to bring that out, just responding. There's a lot of things to respond to because this word is causing people to spew out, okay, their madness, man. All right? This word is causing people to really expose what they're about, okay? So, that's the point, to water to you brothers, for posting precepts, I see brothers lit it up, all right? Hey, it's a lot to respond to, man. It's a lot of topics, it's a lot of, edification, all right, to be brought out, But everything is happening exactly according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah, and everyone is in their lot, So till next time, say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Abab, Babal, DTA soon, Shalom.